Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Najwa Salsabila and I'm excited to share with you an insightful review of the book Exploring English Language Teaching by Graham Hall. This book is a comprehensive resource for educators and students alike, delving into various aspects of English language teaching from an applied linguistic perspective. Okay. First of all, I will tell you about the information about the book. So, Exploring English Language Teaching was published by Routledge in 2012. And this 297-page reference book is part of the Routledge Introduction to Applied Linguistics series. It serves as an essential guide for those entering postgraduate studies and language professionals returning to academic study, offering a unique practice to theory approach that moves from real-world problems to theoretical conditions. Okay. First of all, I will tell you about information about the author, Graham Hall. The author of this book is a senior lecturer in applied linguistics at Northumbria University, UK, with over 2 decades of experience in English language teaching and teacher education. Hall brings a wealth of knowledge and practical insight to this work, and his contribution to the field have shaped many contemporary approach to ELT or English language teaching. Okay, next is content overview. The book is structured into 4 main parts, each addressing critical themes in English language teaching. First is classroom interaction and management. The second is method, post-method and methodology. The third is learners, and the last is institutional frameworks and social context. Each part delves into the respective themes, offering practical insight, theoretical discussion, and reflective questions to deepen the reader's understanding. Next is chapter 1, classroom interaction and management. The first chapter lays the foundation by exploring roles, relationships, and interaction within the language classroom. It is divided into 3 parts. First is roles, relationships, and interactions that discusses the social and pedagogical dynamic of language classroom. The second is intervening in the language classroom that examines management, interaction, and learning opportunities. Okay. The third is theory and practice that addresses the complexity, diversity, and local nuances in the theory and practice of language teaching. This chapter provides valuable tables and figures to support understanding, emphasizing the multifaceted nature of classroom life. Next is chapter 2, method, class method, and methodology. Continuing from the first chapter, this section delves into what is dilemmas and practice, that explore issues related to language learning and teaching methods. The second is perspectives and possibilities, that investigates various language teaching methods and their applicability. The third is theoretical insight, discusses the evolving perspectives in the post-method era. The chapter includes a critical question and visual aids to facilitate a deeper comprehension of the discussed concept. Okay, next is chapter 3, learners. Focusing on the learners, this chapter covers first is individual attributes and attitudes. Okay, looks into personal characteristics that influence language learning. Second is learner diversity and development, that considers the varied developmental stages and needs of learners. The third is image of language learning, that examines perspective of learners ranging from individual to social and universal to specific. Tables and figures, including mind maps, are provided to help visualize and better understanding content. And the last chapter is chapter 4, institutional framework and social context. This final chapter addresses the broader context within which ELT operates. First is global trends and local context, that discusses language dilemmas in ELT classroom worldwide. The second is context and curriculum, that explores the realities and possibilities in planning and organizing second language learning. Okay, the third is education and politics. Look at the intersection of educational goals and political context in ELT globally. This chapter underscores the importance of understanding the institutional and social framework that shape language teaching practice. Okay. In conclusion, exploring English language teaching by Graham Hall is an indispensable resource for anyone involved in the field of ELT, and it provides a thorough exploration of classroom dynamic, teaching methodologies, and learner diversity, and the broader institutional context. Whether you are a student, educator, or researcher, this book offers valuable insight and practical guidance to enhance your understanding and practice of English language teaching. Okay, thank you for your attention, and I highly recommend delving into this comprehensive work for a research grasp of the field. And then maybe that's all about the book. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Bye.